Cocoa berry also produces chocolate in other forms. Drops, a strong flavored chocolate in chip form for making cookies. Chocolate vermicelli, which is processed in copper turbines. Vermicelli is also available in white or a rainbow of colors. Our chocolate products are widely used by the confectionery and pastry chefs. Mr. Chocolate's lessons, chocolate making. Kneading machine. Refining. Dry conching. Liquid conching. Molding. Chocolate legislation. The ingredients of dark chocolate manufactured in Milan are cocoa liquor containing itself cocoa butter, sugar and added pure cocoa butter. According to the French legislation, dark chocolate of couverture must contain 31% of cocoa butter and 16% of pure cocoa. That is to say, a total of 47% of cocoa. Milk chocolate is composed of liquor, sugar, cocoa butter, milk powder. To be agreed as milk chocolate couverture, it must contain at least 31% of total fats and a maximum of 55% sugar. White chocolate is just simply composed of cocoa butter and sugar and milk. According to the French legislation, it must contain at least 20% of cocoa butter and a maximum 50% of sugar. Know-how, the technical dexterity of a confectioner. Before working with chocolate, it has to be melted. This process appears to be elementary, but in fact demands delicate workmanship. The chocolate must be broken into small pieces. Shown here is a 5.5 pound chocolate bar. The chocolate pieces are put into a pot and heated in a double boiler at a temperature of 113 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Melting should never be done directly over a naked flame. In order to have a fine finish, a couverture chocolate must be tempered. A paper test is carried out to control the successive steps. Two-thirds of the melted couverture are transferred to a marble slab and worked until the mixture thickens. Is now cool, 81 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. A second test is carried out. The couverture on the marble is added to the still warm couverture. The mixture should then be gently re-warmed in the double boiler or with a hot air gun to 88 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. A third paper test helps to determine if proper crystallization has occurred. Chocolate couverture in wafer form eliminates the need to work on the marble. Simply melt two-thirds of the couverture and then add the remaining wafers. Mix thoroughly until fully melted. Chocolate dipping. filling into a tempered chocolate and mix using a chocolate fork until coated. Tap gently, lay the sweet down carefully, and add the finishing touches to decorate it. Molding. To mold marbled eggs, one must apply a first layer using a brush, which prevents air bubble formation and helps obtain a smooth surface and shine. In this picture, a dark chocolate coverture has been used. Then, using a ladle, fill the mold with chocolate. Spread evenly but not too thick. And then tap the mold a few times to reduce air pockets. If milk chocolate is used for the second layer, one creates twin-colored eggs. Try it. Molding. To make chocolate forms, fill the mold with a pastry icing cone. Tap and leave to set a few minutes. For easy removal, molds must be spotless and coverture well tempered. Cigarettes and chocolate shavings. To make cigarettes, use a ladle, spread milk coverture over a refrigerated marble. Smooth slowly with a comb to obtain a regular, ridged surface. Leave it a few seconds. And meanwhile, trim the edges. Cover with tempered dark coverture and smooth gently. After a few seconds, rapidly roll the cigarettes with a triangle. Once coverture starts setting, cut the rolled out sheet towards you using a sharp knife. Push the knife away from right to left to break the chocolate shavings. Swiss rocks. After having cooked the granulated sugar at a temperature of 239 degrees Fahrenheit and slightly toasted the almonds, pour the sugar onto the almonds and mix over medium heat. When the mixture is a fine golden color, add the butter. Pour the mixture onto a slab and let it set. When the mixture has cooled, add the coverture and mix in a bowl until the texture is homogeneous. Using a teaspoon, remove and place the Swiss rocks upright on a sheet of paper. Chocolate for pastry and confectionery. Chocolate for all pleasures and tastes, worked by a specialist confectioner.